F1 is not just any sport. Fans worldwide go crazy for it, and it caters for some of the strongest bonds with its fans. However, there are a lot of secrets that even the biggest F1 fans don't know about. Do you want to know what those secrets are? Well, let's not waste any more time then. Watch until the end to get all of your answers. Starting with the first one, the list of secrets. Did you know that rigging the race is a thing? Race rigging is a secret that not many fans know about. Formula 1 racing is the pinnacle of glamorous motorsport, or so it would appear, with the multi-million-dollar teams, high-tech machinery, and superstar drivers. But behind the scenes, a whole world of shady backroom deals is hidden from the general public. One such issue is race rigging. It's no secret the Formula 1 has long been a playground for wealthy team owners. For years, thousands of fans have speculated about deals between teams to ensure certain desired outcomes, from providing a particular driver wins to helping a team out of financial difficulties. The most famous case of race rigging has to be the one which occurred at the 2002 Austrian Grand Prix. Ferrari ordered Rubens Barrichello to slow down to let the teammate Michael Schumacher take the victory, an act dubbed team orders by those in the know. It was met with widespread condemnation within and outside of racing circles, ultimately leading to the complete banning of team orders in 2003. While it's heartening that race rigging is no longer permitted in Formula 1 racing, this ugly truth serves as a reminder that things are not always as they seem when it comes to motorsport's highest stage. This should be taken care of. It's now 2023 and there must be some truth to the fact that these things are still happening. Before it's too late and the sport loses its integrity, the higher-ups should take a stance against the whole mess and clean it from the roots. Before moving on to the next one, let's ensure you turn on that nitro by clicking that like button. Oh, you have? Well, great. Now all you need to do is throttle the subscribe button so hard that it turns grey with all that smoke. The next secret on the list may seem weird, but we assure you that it has happened many times in the past, and it might be still going on. The drug abuse problem in Formula 1. Formula 1 has a long-standing drug abuse problem. Many drivers have been caught using illegal drugs, while some teams have resorted to using illicit substances to increase their engine power. Alright, that's a literal definition of double trouble. In this sport, not only can the driver get high on drugs to give them a boost, such as opium, which makes them feel a little bit less nervous and also helps them focus a lot better, but the teams can very well tweak the engines at times to cheat and win the races. Only God knows how many times it has been done and people got away with it. The Federation has tried to stop this, but it's not that easy, and of course, they are not willing to put in all their resources into checking out if their star drivers are under the influence. This problem is further expanded by the fact that many drivers must be made aware of the rules or are willing to risk disqualification to seek out an extra fraction of a second. Combining these two factors makes it easy for drivers and teams to get away with doping in Formula 1. In addition, the dangerous and extreme conditions in which F1 drivers compete with them make more prone to using stimulants and painkillers such as steroids, amphetamines, and opioids. This increases their performance and their likelihood of accidents occurring on the track due to impaired judgment and reflexes. Ultimately, this culture of drug use has become a dark secret of Formula 1 racing within the motorsport community. It's something that needs to be discussed for proper safety measures and regulations so that they can be put in place. Now, even if we sideline the drivers and their faults for a moment, here's a secret that the Federation and the teams have been keeping from all of us: unsafe tracks and accidents. Formula 1 is the pinnacle of motorsports, and the stakes are high for drivers and teams alike. However, this maximum effort mentality comes with a cost, which needs stronger enforcement of safety norms. Racetracks tend to be temporary setups as Formula 1 tours from city to city. As such, many of the ways used are often of a lower quality than permanent racing circuits. This can lead to increased chances of accidents due to bumps on the track surfaces or poorly executed turns. It's an all too common occurrence as cars often lose control of the track. The nitty texture of these tracks has lost their smoothness and has become coarse over time because they needed more time to receive the required maintenance. If the Federation spent a little more money on testing these tracks and fixing any irregularities, it would make the sport a very safe adventure, which is always a plus point. Despite the legendary safety features and technology present in cars themselves, accidents still occur. In recent years, 2 drivers suffered serious injuries due to mechanical failures on their vehicle. One was even put in a medically induced coma after crashing into the side of a barrier. The sport is a dangerous event, but the casualties and accidents could be taken care of if the federation and the team became more responsible. Did you know that even though these teams earn a lot of money when they race for the trophy, they often tend to cut corners in producing their cars? It should be a mandatory regulation that every Formula 1 car should undergo extensive testing before it's actually used on the track. But then again, that won't be so profitable at all. So, in the end, it all comes to money and profits. These unfortunate incidents highlight the danger of racing at top speed and the importance of using safe tracks when hosting Formula 1 events anywhere. Family drama is a concept that has been introduced previously in sports, especially in F1. Oh wait, you didn't know that, did you? Family conflicts and interference. It's no secret that Formula 1 is a sport of family dynasties, and while this is often seen as a positive thing, it can also cause problems. Family members often interfere in managing teams and drivers, leading to arguments over decisions like the driver to sign or the sponsor to partner with. This can have a destabilizing effect on the team and can lead to further conflicts between team members. It's not just behind-the-scenes drama either. Drivers have faced criticism for dealing with family interference in their careers. Lewis Hamilton once faced criticism for his father's role in managing his career. At the same time, young drivers Rafael Marciello and Robert Kubica were alleged to have been forced into making career decisions by family members. Unfortunately, these family conflicts are an endemic problem in Formula 1, which has become harder to avoid as teams increasingly become part of owners of drivers' contracts. While the changes in ownership structure may provide some stability, they can also bring new risks due to the potential for conflict between family members. And now, for our last secret, it's something that we all adore and hate simultaneously. Yep, we'll be talking about the monetary side of F1 and how it's taking a dark turn, slowly but steadily. Money wars and unfair contracts. Regarding the economics of Formula 1 racing, the situation still needs to improve for many teams. Most teams need to afford a different level of technology and infrastructure than their larger, wealthier counterparts, leading to a lopsided playing field. The financial discrepancies also manifest in unfair contracts for drivers. While some receive bounty bonuses for winning or placing in races, most are offered a flat fee with no additional incentives. Furthermore, contract negotiations are heavily biased towards the more powerful teams, allowing them to dictate terms that favor their respective interests. Unfortunately, these issues don't appear to be going away anytime soon. Despite reported reforms and attempts at regulating the sport, the problem still needs to be resolved due to all racing authorities' lack of unified commitment. You'd be surprised to know that even the most popular racers now, at some point in their careers, have been trapped in a very sadistic contract, and that is just very unethical practice by these massive corporations. The teams in Formula 1 have forgotten their roots. The only thing that they're focused on is the money making. We understand that money is an important aspect, however, instead of balancing the two things, these crooked teams have downright flushed their ethics and love for the racing culture. And with that, our video comes to an end. Tell us which secret surprised you the most down in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video.